Hello, my fellow happy haulers. This is a quick little Michael's haul that I did this past weekend. And I'll tell you, I missed going to one of the other stores the other day. And I was so disappointed because when I went to this store and saw these things, I was like, oh my God, I missed out on getting stuff from this other store. And I was right there, but I had gone to a meeting and I had gone to the bank and then did a little shopping. And by the time I had to go there, I was exhausted. But it was a new day. I went to a Michael's further out from me near my brother's house. And let's see. I got the receipt. What do they call that store? What's that location? I usually shop in the Trustful. I miss going out to the Hoover one. And this was the Bessemer Michael's. And let me just tell you, I got some good deals. So let me just start telling you what I got. Alright, so if you are a person who's familiar with baking cookies and designing cookies, or either doing fondant cake decorations, because that's what they show on here. If you can look behind that and recognize that they use that to decorate the size of a cake. Like you can make labels or you can make cookies. That's what they're showing on this bottom one. I didn't think I'd need to do that, or I would have taken them off so that you could see. And let me just see if I can do that real quick, at least with the small one. So see, that's showing you that you can do cookies. And like a lot of people like to, from what I've seen on videos and Wilton cake books, you can use them as a labeler. But also, if you do clay crafts, polymer clay, you can use this and make little decorative plaques or name place settings for weddings or whatever. You know what? And I was just thinking of this. You could have cookies made and do place settings at a wedding or a party, and then the person can take it away as a favor, not only to as a souvenir, but if they want, they can eat it. So you can actually make it. See, that's a cake. You can actually make it. I mean, if you wanted to trace it on paper or something, or you got a scan and cut or something, you can trace it and put it in there and use it to make paper labels. And then in addition to that, give them one as a place setting. And see, they actually used it on this cake. I didn't realize it was 2 layers, but they actually used it and put the person whose cake it is initials. So I got that. It was originally $5.99 and it was on sale for $3. And let me just tell you, if you're a cake person who does cake decorations, they had a lot of stuff. I'm not going to say all the stuff on sale. They had a lot of stuff on sale. They had like these. I had some. I don't think I did the video for that. I should include that in here. But I have the powders. Like if you decorate the chocolate strawberries. It can be chocolate cherries. But if you do the chocolate covered strawberries, they have, and you like to do that shimmery finish, they have the powder that you can use to make that shimmery finish. Let me see if I got it right here. This video could probably go on longer than I thought. Because, I actually did go to another Michael's. This is the one off 280. So I got about 4 Michael's in my area. But I obviously got more bags of Michael stuff here that I haven't put out. Oh, here. I got the powders here. I didn't buy them at this store. I bought them at the 280 store. But they were originally $4.79 and they're $3. And they're called Pearl Dust. And so if you're a person who, you can use them on cookies, you can use them on cakes and all of that. But what I've seen of recent that I wanted to use them on is to cover the chocolate strawberries and put this shimmer on it, and it makes them shine and glisten and look really, really pretty. And so I don't have an occasion I'm doing it for, except I'm alive, and it's not that I was near death or anything. It's just I'm alive and I'm living and I want to try it and I'm going to eat it, me and my children. And maybe my husband, because if you see him, you'll see he's not an exercise buff, but he's not a sweet person. He's one of those people who just naturally eats well. Like he's an Atkins diet, but he's not trying to be. Like he likes meat and potatoes. He doesn't he eats some candy. He does. He likes chewing bubble gum. But he doesn't eat a whole lot of sweets and chocolates and all that stuff. He doesn't have to have it. Anyway, just saying. So he may or may not eat that. That was the point. Then I got this. And then I was thinking I may have gotten this from Tuesday morning already. So I'm going to have to check to see which one I need to take back. But it's just a clear stamp and cutting dies with the Mermaid. And, of course, you can see back in the background, you can make that card. You can make it where it flips like that. Or you can make it just a regular card and die. And it's swim with passion in the sea of life. Mermaid kisses and starfish wishes. And I got, well, not little girls anymore. Because now they're trying to say they're too big for unicorns and mermaids. But grown people are into unicorns and mermaids. So, fancy that. But you know how they do when they get to that age. And just real quick, I guess to stay on that baking thing, since I was there and putting stuff from one haul into this one. This is a cookie tool set, and at first I was thinking not to get it because I got a bunch of tools and all of that, but I said, well, I don't actually have this one, and I could not make it work, but it was cute, and it's purple, and it's Wilton, so I bought it. And what it does is it's 3 tools, and they let you drag. This is what this one is. Like when you paint them meaning put icing on them. When you paint them with the icing, you can drag it to make, see how they did that? And then they made the flower by dragging it, or little teardrops. You can marble it when you do the 3 colors, and then see it has that, see how it has a cute cover? You know, Wilton does it right. So you take that off, and just in case you can't see it, you take this off, this cover, and then you got these 3 prong ends. And then I'm trying to make sure I put it back in the case without sticking myself. And then you can drag that across and marble the cake. I know I could use a fork. I know that. Because if it was me watching, I was like, you know you could use a fork. I'm not going to use a fork. But it was cute. They did it. They got the little ring. And then they got where you can smooth it. They got the little smoother so you can, you know, make your edges all nice and even. I know. I can use a knife. I can use a spatula. I know. I could be rich probably if I stopped buying all this extra stuff that I'm probably not going to use. But I'm trying to get better about using the stuff I bought, because that's why I'm going to do a demo. So, let me set that right there. Oh, this was originally $9.99 and now it's for $5. Now, you know, Michael's doesn't do like Hobby Lobby. They're not gonna get rid of that stuff and go and do the extra discount and mark the extra discount every quarter and all of that. They don't do that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but it takes a while. For instance, this. It probably took a while. I don't know how long. But anyway, this is a 6-piece from the dashboards, you know, for the planners, basically. And I hope I have a planner that this fits. But it is the Capital Chic Designs. And I don't know what it was originally for. But it went down to $5.99. That's what it said. But it wasn't that. I paid $1.80 for it. And I'm sure I got some planner around here that I could use. Been wanting to buy them, but I didn't. It's a weekly list, inspirations, plans, ideas, and a budget. And look at her craft room. So nice. With a Michael's bag. I don't have a Michael's bag. I got some other folks' bag, but I don't have a Michael's. I even got a Dollar General bag. Did y'all do that email survey where they gave you the Dollar General bag? That's Michael's thing. So let me... But I said for $1.80 because I didn't pay the original price. And I may actually have some similar things. I'm not going to try to slide that back in there right now. So then, but anyway, I can make this fit because I got all kinds of little cases and stuff where I have index cards and planners galore. So I can make use of that. And my many attempts to organize. But I am not going to show y'all what's going on in here because you saw that, you'd be like, probably looks like your room. Yeah, I got some bags. I got a lot of videos that I need to do. So this is some Ready Leaf silver. And, you know, they usually have like the silver and the gold. And what you do is, I don't know if you can see it from this. It won't show the true quality because I didn't see it at first and I'm looking right at it. But you can trim like your picture frames with gold silver leaf. Let's see, is this the one I opened to kind of show you? Now, I don't have the base stuff. You know, I probably have it somewhere here. I do. And then I don't have the sealer. But here is the silver leaf. Oh, so you can see it kind of without the reflection. And you know, they usually have golds also. It was originally $9.99. And I got it for $3. So this probably had a second markdown. And then I saw two, so I was like, this is such good stuff that I went on and bought two. I'm going to see real quick. Usually I'm trying to get better at doing my videos where I don't have to go looking for things. And you don't have to hear things falling around. Because I have had that happen so often. But, and plus, maybe I won't talk about that. But this is a kit I got from Hobby Lobby, just so happens. But it has all that, like the base and the sealer. And then in addition to getting that, I had gotten that other full kit where you can get, I don't want to try to pull all of this out. But it's like the perfect pearl stuff. So it probably has a lot of the stuff I need to produce whatever I want. I just gotta get to getting. So that's kind of stuff that you'll use if you find it in that area. Now this happened to be in the clearance. Michael's has, you know, it's Christmas time is coming, so they had a lot of stuff that they're trying to move around and get rid of. And so lo and behold, it's to our benefit if you want to get some things that you didn't think Michael's would ever have on sale. They have it on sale. And I tell you, I hate when I don't go by those stores when I'm right there, and I should have just, you know, livened myself up a little bit so that I had the energy to go to the other Michael's store, because it's the creme de la creme. It's in Hoover, which what I mean by that is it's one of the bigger stores that we have in our area. I don't know if all of them are about the same size, but Hoover's an area where if you're coming out of town anywhere from Alabama and you want to shop, you either want to shop in Hoover or now 280, but 280 because it's a road, 280 is a highway. But the thing is more traffic comes through those areas. That's what I'm trying to say. And more people probably say, well, because it's the toddy dot area where people with more money. And they are off 280 in Hoover. They're near Mountain Brook, which is demographically the highest, the wealthiest area in Alabama. But the thing is more traffic comes in both of those areas. So if people want to shop, like you're doing real shopping, you go to those areas, because if you go to someone like my Trustful store, you're going to get just a few people around here. And nobody's going to come out of town unless they have family here. They're not going to come out of town and come over to Trustful to shop. So, you understand what I'm saying. So, yeah. So, this store is on the other end. Like, I'm on one end of 459. I'm at the end in Trustful. My brother, he's at number 1. I don't know what my exit number is. But he's at exit number 1. And they have a Michael's there. So, this is where I got these things from. Now, these I didn't think it would be on sale as soon as they are. This is from, do you know those kits where they had those rooms? What is it called? It's right up here, but they got it covered with this. It's called DIY Modern Mini. And what they are is those little houses, little rooms. You can get a room and decorate. And so this is a little hammer and the little screws that you need to put maybe in the top of it if you're going to hang it. I really want to get one, and I have a lot of thimbles that I've collected in different places I've gone, so I'd really like to use it for that. Then they got this wood glue here. I guess this here is you put that piercing in to start it, and this end to screw it in, because now I look at it, I'm like, oh, why do I need the hammer? Oh, it got little nails, but I wanted those little screws. That's what I really wanted, because I really wanted to see if I wanted to use them to screw into some dominoes, because my family does a domino tournament every year. On my mom's side, her sister, my mom got, it was 15 of them. One of my uncles passed, so it's still 14 alive, and my mom is the oldest at 71. But we do this domino tournament, and I wanted to see if I could make some jewelry But yeah, tacky little jewelry. But now they got the little resin somewhere. You can get a resin mold, and make a domino. So I'm gonna see what my options are, because I hadn't looked to see if they have one for sale. But anyway, this comes with this little tool, hammer, piercer, which would be a drill, or just if you're in the construction world, it would probably be a drill, or you could use a little nail, and get it started. But then it comes with a little tape. If I don't use that for this, I can use it for crafting, scrapbooking and stuff. So it will work. And then I got some wood glue, of course, to hold those in, just for extra security. So yes, this kit was probably more than $14.99, and they may have marked it down to $14.99. I don't know how or what was up with that. But when I bought it, I got it for $4.50. So it's $14.98, and I got it for $4.50. The CC dashboards were $5.99. I got them for $1.80. The Wilton's, that cookie set, it was $5. Well, that was for those tools. Let's see, the cookies. The stamp was $5 also. The cookies plaques, that was $3. Then the leaf, it was $3, and I got 2 so that made it $6. So then, dun, 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 dun. I got these diamond dot bracelets, and I probably have seen them. You get 3. They're the animal prints, as you can see. I'm trying to let you see in case you can't see. And then, yeah, it's supposed to be a zebra. I heard somebody say zebra the other day, and I thought that was so cute to say, oh, zebra. I was like, well, my people know if I'm saying zebra that I'm not me. They would be like, girl, it's zebra. What you think you from? So anyway, the zebra, a tiger, and it's supposed to be leopard. And I'm kind of thinking they should have probably reversed that, but they didn't, and I'm not going to judge. And I'm going to just tell you, I was a person who, when I saw diamond dots, I was like, there is no way I'm going to waste my time doing diamond dots. I was like, that's like paint by numbers, all of that stuff. And I was like, that's so easy. Why would I even waste my time? You don't even have to think about it. You just go follow the dots, follow the dot. I'm sure they got a chart, all that. Well, guess what? One day they had one kind of cheap. They had the one, I guess it's called Chic Lady or something like that, where the lady is black. It's kind of remind me of Breakfast at Tiffany's. That's what I think of when I see it. She got red lips. She got a black glove up, and that one. If you go to their site or somebody's site, you'll see it. So anyway, it was originally like $50 or something, and I got it for like $14. So then I didn't do it, and I was at another Hobby Lobby, Atlanta, and they had a butterfly for $3 and something, which I'm looking right at it. And then they had Cinderella, which was originally, when I saw that Joann's, about $59.99, and it was for like $14.99. I was like, well, I don't know if I'll like it, but if I'm gonna do it, let me get it while they're discounting this price. And they got stuff I like. I like a butterfly. I like Cinderella, and I like the glamorous lady. So I got them, and I said, well, if I got them, I need to do them instead of just letting stuff keep sitting around, because I can't just let stuff keep sitting around. Started doing them. Fell in love with them. Didn't want to stop doing them. So I got some more I haven't done a haul on, but I'm just going to show you this one in addition, because now this is telling you somebody else's business while Michael's getting an advertisement. I got this one from Hobby Lobby, and I did her, as you see. Now I did all of the rest of it correct, but this at the bottom, some fell, and they fell, and I was like, okay, that's fine, that looks great. Anybody gonna know the difference? I'm not judging, but I'm telling you that I did it. Well, they were, because I have another one here, and they had it. It was $14.99 originally, and I got them for $3.24. I don't even think they have them at Michael's, so maybe they do. But I got 2, and I got 2 because when I get the other one finished, the only reason why it's not finished is because I want to do a haul video on it, which I should have just went on and did it, and I could have just showed y'all this one and all that stuff. So I'm going to go on and do it. This one took about a day, maybe a little bit more because I started later in the day, but all the same, the point is I'm going to use this These are going to be my selvages. If you know anything about sewing, the edges that once you sew and it's left over, because you got to have something left over so it doesn't split apart, it's called selvages. And so these are going to be my selvages. And then I'm going to sew it and make it a purse. In fact, I'm going to sacrifice this little corner here, because you know you can either stitch this corner like this at a triangle, or you can cut it out as a square. But either way, once you sew it, instead of your purse just being a 2D flat, you actually make your purse 3D, where you can put stuff in and actually have a base. And I actually have bought some purse feet, because they're on sale at the Hobby Lobby for 50 cents. And I need to go back and get some more, because I love making purses. I don't make as many as I would love to make, but all the same, I'm going to make this into a purse. Now, taking away, my point of this is, to bring that in, is to show you that a lot of these things are going on sale. So I got to go to the other stores to see if they got these on sale. And I got to take my baby to the doctor, so make sure she doesn't have COVID. She's too young to get the shot. She's 11. And we were out, and everybody had the COVID shots. But she's not feeling well today, so she can't go to school. So anyway, I got to take her to the doctor. Getting off point of my video. Me and these tangents. So this one is a zebra. And I do this, like I said, yeah, now I got to take her. There's nothing I can do right now. I've given her some medicine for her headache, some throat spray for her throat, and we're just waiting on the doctor's office to open. So, and we've said our prayers, and I believe she's going to be okay, because she's been wearing a mask, when they mandated them. She didn't want to wear it all the time, but she was wearing it. But she, said she had to do it. And I was like, yep, baby, you need to do it, because we don't, my thing is, when people are saying that don't want to wear a mask. And I'm like, fine, that's your choice for you. But if you got your people, or you're around other people, you should wear it for other people. But if you don't, I'm going to wear it, because I need to protect myself. Because I don't want to be in the hospital praying to the Lord to help me for something that He told me I can use a mask. So I'm trying to live better and do better. So one of the things I did to bring this out for is, okay, let me show you about this. I went on and took a few out, because I didn't want to have to show you how to do this and how it works and have to unwrap stuff. So they give you the instructions. These are your products. You got your little holder here for your beads. Now I was going to I got my little beads set up here. This is how it comes out of the box. I wanted to show you this is how it looks. But I took out this here so that you could see it. And I don't want to run out of my allotted time, but I got to do this. And so they give it to you, this one here. It comes with a chart. So this chart says A3 is for my black, A4 is for my white. And how you know that is because when you look at it, you got your dot like that, so it shows you it's for the black. Then you got the smaller dot that shows you that's for the white. Okay, and then they give you the number over here. And I wanted to show that, look, I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to see if, I can take it off. To show you that the standard number for the black is 8001. So this is 8001. So if you want to replicate this design on something else, your black is standard. That's what I'm trying to say. Now I was going to open that little container, but being that it's here and this black is standard. Oh, and what else I want to show you on this other chart. I always have something falling. It just fell. I want to show you, even though they're using this black and it's A003 here, it's not always. They're not always going to match. Like, see, A04 here is not that smaller dot. And I don't know if they did it intentionally that it's A03 there. But it just happened to work out on that. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is not, the color, the 8001 color number is always going to be the same. But that doesn't mean that those charts are always going to add up. I have another one here, but I'm not going to pull it out because it's too much. But you see what I said about the other one. The charts don't always match up for that. But the colors, they'll tell you. So if you already have them, you want to make your own design. If you want to make another bracelet or something, you can. So then it shows you, you put your dots here. Then here, they got the little wax. The kit comes and it shows you everything you need to do. But I'm just trying to show you really quick. Like number 3, you're going to get your wax out. You put your wax, it comes with the stylus. That's what I do like about this. Every time you get a kit, they do have everything you need. So now I got enough kits where I'm going to have my husband, my children, everybody. I'm going to put them on a table, and we're all going to pass by and work on them at our leisure to relax. So then number 4, you're putting your diamond dot on here. Then you can start at whichever end. Which end did she start on? Whichever end. And then you just start relaxing. You use your wax to pick them up. And let me just tell you, they have this little plastic cover. You can't take it off because it's tacky under there to make the dots stick. And so you just pull it back as you get your dots on. If you don't, you tend to maybe get dust, hair, anything on it, and then your dots won't stick. You can probably wash them off and start, but you just want to just take that under consideration. Then you go down and you fill it all up as you're relaxing. They have tools out where you can do 2 and 3 at a time. I'm not going to buy a tool like that because I like doing them 1 at a time, and I like being able to relax. And then when you finish, you're going to take that plastic covering off. Some people seal. I haven't sealed yet. Sorry, I bumped the thing. And then you can take this, and you got a nice little bracelet. You, your children, your grandchildren, whoever. I'm trying to stick this on. And I'm telling y'all my secret. I used to be small enough to date Ray Charles or marry him, but now I'm not. And if you watch the movie, you know that he used to measure the women's arms with his hands. Bye. Love y'all. What am I supposed to tell y'all? Like, subscribe, notifications, so we can get this continued viewing and the stuff we like. Bye bye.